Hello, and welcome again to the Coach Support Service. This is John Donaldson, the Coach's Business Mentor. And this Coach Chat is for you if you're serious about building your business skills and your business in the next few months. Because I'm delighted to announce our new educational webinar program, which will take us from now until Christmas. I'm mending my glasses to make sure I don't leave anybody out, but I do know we are starting next Thursday, the 25th of September, with Mark Williams, also known as Mr. LinkedIn. Now, I wanted to call the webinar something like Are You LinkedIn or Messing About? However, he's more serious than that, and so he's prevailed upon me to call it How to Get LinkedIn Working for You. I'm happy to say that already in the last few weeks, Mark has helped me to increase and improve my LinkedIn presence, and I feel I'm really beginning to get my head around about how to make it an effective vehicle for the Coach Support Service. I hope he can do the same for you. Then, 2 weeks after that, we have a real coup, even though I say it myself. I have managed to get Tony and Nicki Vee, master coaches, to agree to tell their stories. And in these stories, you will learn that even people who reach the top of their profession have challenges on the way, and how they're able to turn those challenges into experience and wisdom, which they can use to help their clients. And hopefully that will be something you'll be able to do in due course. Then we have Sue Lister of Trestle talking about copywriting for the web. Now, most coaches, trainers and therapists have their own website, but the question I would ask is, who's the least able person to write copy for your website, and in particular for your home page? I think you probably can guess the answer is we are. And why is that? Because we know too much about the subject. And it's quite difficult for us to identify with somebody coming to our website who is relatively new to the subject, perhaps only moderately interested, and how we catch their attention and engage with them. So there's a lot to be learned there. Then, as we move on into November, we have Rosie Diver of Rosie Learning. Rosie will be talking about social media basics. Now, I've been looking for someone for some time to help us with social media where we are at. Because, once again, virtually all coaches, trainers and therapists have some social media presence. Indeed, we think we know enough about social media to be dangerous. So what Rosie's able to do is to help us sort out the next steps from where we're at to make our time invested in social media be more useful and productive for our businesses. Later in the month, we have a number of people talking about what coaches, therapists and trainers need to keep their spirits up and keep their skills and their business moving forward during challenging times. We'll have a number of people speaking about that, and I'll be telling you more about that closer to the time. But the working title, and once again I might be persuaded to change it, is Don't Be Alone Out There. So that takes us until the end of November, and then to round off we have the webinar diva herself, Tina Sibley. Now, I've been very fortunate that Tina has agreed to help us professionalize our webinars and will be helping us to set them up, and she'll be around during the course of this webinar program. But this is her opportunity to explain to you the webinar scene as it is today, the new platforms, and hopefully encourage you, if you're not already doing webinars, to start taking advantage of this very powerful medium, so that maybe in the new year, you'll be able to start doing your own webinars. So all of these educational webinars are available to the general audience of coaches, therapists and trainers who want to advance their business. There will also be some Q&A sessions with experts with just our members. And so if you're a member watching this, I'll be in touch with you again about that program. So the best way to get started is to sign up now for the Mark Williams webinar next Thursday at 8 p.m. British Summer Time. Not for long, of course. And if you get register now, because there's a limited number of space on this webinar, and we don't want you to be locked out. Also, by registering now, you'll get more information between now and the time of the content of this webinar. So I look forward to seeing you next Thursday. And this is John Donaldson, the Coach's Business Mentor, signing off for now. Goodbye.